Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 991. This is Braveheart. Braveheart is a 1995 movie directed by Mel Gibson, who also stars in the movie as William Wallace. Braveheart is from Paramount Pictures and Icon Productions, and I saw this movie on April 28th, 2024 at CMX Liberty Luxury 15 in Cinebistro in Liberty Township, Ohio. So this movie, which I thought was pretty good, but also very long. This movie is about William Wallace, who is a rebel from Scotland, who leads an uprising against the cruel English ruler Edward the Longshanks, or King Edward the First, who wishes to inherit the crown of Scotland for himself. When William was a young boy, his father and brother, along with many others, lost their lives trying to free Scotland. Once he loses another of his loved ones, William begins his long quest to make Scotland free once and for all, along with the assistance of many others, including Robert the Bruce. Oh yeah, this was pretty good. And William Wallace is the medieval patriot from Scotland who is spurred into revolt against the English when one of his loved ones is slaughtered. Leading his army into battles that become a war, his advance into England threatens King Edward the First's throne before he is captured, but not before becoming a symbol for Scotland. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Now, like I said, this movie is pretty long. It's 5 minutes short of 3 hours. But I really liked how the movie portrayed William Wallace and his quest to free Scotland. And at the beginning of the movie, when he was a boy, he wanted to follow in his father's footsteps. And his father and brother went out one day to fight against the English, along with many others. Unfortunately, William's father and brother did not come back. Then the movie transitions to himself as an adult, and he's still trying to help free Scotland from the English. But I wouldn't really say, well, he might have a little bit of a vengeance inside of him, but he definitely has a little bit more when another of his loved ones gets murdered. And now William Wallace is really wanting to get back against the English for what they done to him, for what they done to the other people from Scotland as well. And so William Wallace leads a fight for Scotland again, along with many others against the English. But let's just say that what happens will definitely impact his life, but also Scotland as well. So, along with Mel Gibson as William Wallace, we see Sophie Marceau as Princess Isabel. And let's just say that there are a few moments between William and Isabel in the movie. Of course, this is more like during the second half, I would say. Patrick McGoohan portrays King Edward the First or Edward Longshanks. He is the English ruler who wants to rule Scotland. Catherine McCormack portrays Mullin in the movie. Angus McFadden portrays Robert the Bruce, who assists William Wallace in his fight to free Scotland. Brandon Gleeson portrays Hamish in the movie, who is also part of Williams' team. David O'Hara portrays Stephen, and Ian Brandon portrays the Ripper. So I will say that even though I enjoyed this movie, I saw that there were some inaccuracies that many historians have pointed out through this movie. Now, even though this movie is based on true events, that there was a fight to help free Scotland, and William Wallace was the ruler, There were some inaccuracies that many historians have pointed out, but I still thought it was pretty good. Now, I do remember seeing this movie, not sure when, but this was a while ago. Definitely when I was younger. Yes, I realized this was an R-rated movie, but still. I definitely enjoyed it. And I was really happy to see it in the video for the first time. Because I would say this was one of Mel Gibson's most famous movies. Both acted in the movie and also directed it. Right, I know there were movies like The Passion of the Christ, Apocalypto, and Hacksaw Ridge that Mel Gibson directed it, but he wasn't in. Braveheart was a case where he was both in the movie and also directed it. Pretty neat. And Mel Gibson really portrayed William Wallace very well. He definitely knew how to play the part, and I like how William Wallace wanted to help free Scotland, even if it meant that he was going to be killed. Now, I won't say what happens due to spoilers, but let's just say that I really like the fight scenes. Like the battle sequences, they were definitely intense, but also a little graphic, as this movie is rated R for intense graphic combat. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I definitely recommend it. So that's my movie review of Braveheart. Please stay tuned for my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.